Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle and the Lucky Stars community. Cat Star here with your love reading for the week of January 26th to February 1st. What? Oh my gosh. As a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody, so please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to see these messages that might not. Otherwise, we're going to get some of these decks out of the way here. We're going to go ahead and see what is coming in, what is going on for you in love during this time. Oh. Wow. Well, all right there. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure these are up right and see what else needs to come through here. Okay. Ten of Swords coming in. And the Hanged Man. Oh, well, it was right the first time. He's supposed to be hanging. All right, let's get a little bit more information. Whoa. My gosh. Oh my gosh. All right, one from the top and one from the bottom. Okay. Well, Aquarius, it looks like you got someone coming back from the past. The past creeps in. You also have a memories card here, so we'll get to that in a minute. But it looks like in one way or another, somebody from the past is either coming in or something from the past is coming back to maybe bite you or haunt you. So for those of you that have something that they have been worried about in the past or worried about coming back from the past, from a past relationship, something that happened in the past, within a current relationship, it looks like that might be coming in during this time. It might be creeping in, so be aware of that. For others of you, it looks like somebody from the past is coming back. All right. So if you're in a current relationship, this may actually cause some issues because it may have been the one who got away, this one with the past creeping back in, or the past creeps back in, because now there's a question of should I stay or should I go? So for some of you, it's coming in that this past creeping in is somebody from the past that was very kind of changed the trajectory of your life in love in one way or another. Like I said, maybe this is the person that got away, or you feel like this is the person that got away that is coming back. Or for some of you also, it's coming in that there's a concern with that past coming back, something from the past, something that maybe you don't want coming to light. And so then you're wondering if you should stay in a current relationship or go. So this is coming in for, those in relationship and those that are currently single, because if the past is creeping in and you are single, there is a potential that, again, this is a past person coming back and you're wondering, or they're wondering, right, if this is going to be something to really kind of give energy to or to turn around and walk away from. So depending on how that resonates for you, just know that that is coming. You also have the Ten of Swords here. So the Ten of Swords is really indicating kind of this feeling of betrayal. So that could be where that past is creeping in, right? There was a betrayal that happened in the past with a specific or special person to you, and you felt very betrayed, very backstabbed. Feels very much like cheating or lying or not being faithful, loyal, honest with you. This feels like this is very much coming in as a warning for many of you during this time as far as love is concerned. This Ten of Swords is really, it was a painful ending with this past creeping in, and for some of you in that moment, there was this question of should I stay or should I go, right? There was that betrayal, and there's a thought sometimes that whatever that betrayal was, that it can be reconciled, it can be fixed, or it can be talked through. And for some that does work, for others it doesn't. So it just depends on where you were within that situation. But that person, or potentially a situation from the past, is coming back in during this time. It may open those wounds. It may reopen those wounds from the past within love, right? Within relationship, within even your feelings around or your thoughts about yourself. Sometimes we have those thoughts about what it was that we did wrong or how we did this. Remember that it didn't have anything to do with you, lucky stars. It didn't have anything to do with you. It was the other person's uh, baggage that created the situation. So just remember that. But those feelings can come back. Now, this is also a reminder, this Ten of Swords, that you can be inspired to heal through this situation, to see through kind of all of the murkiness, right? Or those feelings of betrayal, those feelings of kind of being really in a place where you feel like you were kind of let down or very hurt, right? It was a very painful ending, right? You can be inspired through this to really step up and allow yourself to heal, to see through this. And for some of you, it's coming through with this Ten of Swords as well, that there might be this feeling of payback, that potentially a revenge kind of thing. Spirit's indicating that that's not actually going to work out very well, as you also have the Hangman here. And the Hangman is really, really talking about just stepping back, just letting go and letting whatever happens happen, right? Knowing what it is that you're going to choose. Should you stay? Should you go? Should you creep back into the future, or creep back into the future? No, creep back into the past with this person, and really try non-committed to fix whatever happened. That's definitely up to you, but you're also getting this my heart belongs to you. So whoever is creeping in, or however this is creeping in, if that is a person for you, my heart belongs to you. So they have still been thinking about you. There are a lot of memories that go along with that. Again, those memories can be memories that are beautiful, wonderful, beneficial. But they can also be about how betrayed you felt, how painful that ending was, and how, much healing you had to go through to get to where you are now, for those of you that decided to leave. If this is coming back as a past kind of something that happened that you're not really wanting to come back out, right? Maybe you did do some paybacks or have some revenge. Those memories might be creeping in, as well as you're thinking about going a step further for those in a current relationship, or jumping back into or stepping into a new relationship. Those thoughts might come in. They may actually kind of scare you or hinder you or slow you down from making that next step. And uh, it's being indicated again with this Hangman to let that go. Don't live in that past. Don't carry that baggage with you into a new relationship, or even this existing relationship. If this is something that is creeping back in as something that happened in the past, not as a person coming back, but as something that happened in the past, open communication is necessary. If this is something that you're worried about, or, right, for those of you again in a current relationship, or if you're wondering if this is going to kind of be this point where you're going to be asking the question, or your partner at this time might be asking the question, should I stay or should I go? It's time to open up and have that deep communication regarding this, so that you can let those memories kind of lay to rest and not keep bringing them back into your present moment, okay? But for those of you that this is a person creeping back in, they do believe that their heart belongs to you. They've thought about you. They've had lots of memories. They've had lots and lots of time to really think about what happened. And you are the only person who can decide whether, with the betrayal or potential betrayal in the past, that painful ending, if this is something that is going to work for you now, right? You've had some, or you're being inspired to have that really deep healing. Some of you have already been working through and healing that. You're being asked, right, if this is something that is going to be beneficial for you at the time, to really tune into yourself and notice if it is or isn't, because it is coming in that they are belonging, or they are believing that their heart belongs to you, and that whatever happened in the past was the past, and they're going to be coming in saying that they are a new, changed, better version of themselves than they ever were. And you get to decide whether you believe that's true in the moment or not. Whether, for those of you that this betrayal and this painful ending resonates for, whether it's worth going back down that same road potentially, or whether it's, should you stay, should you go, should you where should you be, tuning into your gut feeling and kind of maybe taking it super slow so that you know where it is that you're kind of going, right, with them. Let them show you, let them prove to you, let them really, really kind of work for it this time and see what happens. You don't have to jump in because of memories or because they're saying their heart belongs to you and they're whispering sweet nothings. You can slow down, take a step back, kind of hang around for a while with them or without them, and see what is going on and what you're feeling, what your gut is telling you. If you're noticing some similar red flags, or if you're noticing that there's concern coming up, pay attention to that and follow the signs, right? If you're getting those red flags, notice those red flags and retreat. Retreat, okay? So just know that just because they're saying, coming back, potentially saying that their hurt belongs to you, does not mean that that can erase kind of what was going on or what happened in the past. That doesn't mean that you have to hold that for the future or condemn them to a life sentence due to that, right? But it does mean that you need to, take a little time to hang out and decide what is truly right for you during this time. All right. And those memories will always be there. If you're focusing only on the negative memories or focusing only on the positive memories, that can cloud your judgment. So be sure to see the full picture before you let that past, if this is a person coming back for you, before you let that past fully creep all the way back into your heart. All right. All right, I do intend this resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, hit that subscribe button and that bell icon so you're notified every time I upload new readings. And be sure to be checking out the collective weekly, monthly readings and the timeless readings, as they do have messages, insights, beautiful, beautiful channeled information for each and every one of you as well. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. And I do trust and I do really hold that intention for you that you will choose, in whatever way this works out for you, whether this is a person coming back in or something from the past, a situation or a payback or revenge, or however that works for you. I do trust that you will always follow your heart and always make the right decision for you. I'll see you in the next reading.